Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will explain about our final project presentation. Before we go to the main topic, I would like to introduce my team. The first one is me, Darul Ghufron, NRP 03-1804-0014, and my team
Muhammad Fajar Maulana 03180430006.
and today we will tell you about
Main engine calculation on LCU PT.PAL Indonesia.
Today we have three main points that we need to tell. The first one is ship resistance. Ship resistance is the motion of a ship through the water requires energy to overcome the resistance.
Second, power calculation. The power required to propel a ship through the water is the product of total hard resistance and ship speed, and so the engine power increases even more rapidly than resistance.
And the last one, after we complete the ship resistance and the power calculation, we can choose our main engine and do the recalculation for the main engine, so we can find the perfectly fit main engine for our ship.
Okay, ship resistance. The motion of a ship through water required energy to overcome resistance, e.a. the force working against movement. As the resistance of a full-scale ship cannot be measured directly, the knowledge about the resistance of ships comes from the model test. The total resistance on calm water can be divided into three main. First, frictional resistance, residual resistance, and air resistance.
And as shown in this graph, the power required to propel a ship through the water is the product of a total hull resistance and ship speed. And so, engine power increases even more rapidly than resistance. So this is not the graph is wrong or we do the calculation wrongly, but this is from the graph we can see that the higher the ship speed, the higher the total resistance that we need to endure. And this is the power that we need to calculate in the ship system. We have BHP, SHP, DHP, THP, and EHP. I would like to explain from BHP. BHP, or known as brake horsepower, is the power output of the engine. It's called brake because engines are tested by applying a mechanical load to the shaft using a brake. The power of a rotating engine is product of the torque and the rotational speed with stable unit correction. And the next one is SHP, or known as shaft horsepower. Is equal to the brake horsepower minus any mechanical losses in the reduction gear. The reduction gear reduces the RPM of the engine to an efficient propeller speed, such as reducing from a few dozen RPM for gas turbine to a few hundred RPM for a warship. Reduction gear are very large, heavy, and expensive.
Okay, next, DHP. DHP is delivered horsepower. It's the power delivered to the propeller, which include the losses due to the gearbox, the bearing, and the stern tube sail. The delivered horsepower is usually 95% to 98% of the brake horsepower. Depending on the third propulsion system, the propel converts the rotational power into useful thrust. The next is THP. THP is thrust horsepower. The power from the propeller thrust equal to the product of the speed of advance and the thrust generated by the propeller, with suitable unit conversions. This power includes the losses of the gearbox, shafting, and propeller.
And the last one is EHP, or known as effective horsepower. It's the power required to move the ship hull at a given speed in the absence of propeller action. It is equal to the product of the resistance of a ship and the speed of the ship. This power is equal to the brake horsepower minus losses due to the gearbox, shafting, and propeller, as well as the interaction between the propeller and the hull. And this is how the system do the they feed of the energy. From the system, we have a full at 100% energy, but after enter the system, we need to calculate the exhaust gas cooling system and another losses that we need to calculate, and we have a final product of 24% net thrusting energy.
Okay, after finish all the calculation, choose main engine from the project guide and redo the calculation for the main engine that we use. Okay,
So that is all the step to choose the main engine that we need for our ship. After we choose from the main gate, we need to recalculate that for know which one is the perfectly fit main engine for our ship. So guys, thank you for coming to our channel. Don't forget
don't forget
to
like,
like, comment, and
comment,
subscribe.
and subscribe.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.